The Gambia is vulnerable to the impact of climate change from an increase in temperature, decrease in rainfall, and a sea level rise. Now, this has affected key economic sectors such as the agriculture sector, which contribute 32% to the country's gross domestic product. Now, appearing before lawmakers on Wednesday, Gambia's Minister for Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, Lamin Diba, says the Barrow-led government is conscious of the issue of climate change in the Gambia and they are responsive to climate issues.
The impact of climate change on different sectors of society is interrelated, ranging from drought, which can harm food production and human health, to flooding, which can lead to the disease spread, and ecosystems and infrastructure. Human activities such as burning fossil fuels and destroying rainforests have an increasing influence on the climate and the Earth's temperature. The Gambia is not an exception to this global phenomenon.
We are aware that climate change is real, and that is why, as a government, we are very much concerned and we are very responsive to climate change issues. And this is why we have the National Climate Change Policy that looks at building the resilience of vulnerable communities, including not only farmers, but also our coastal settlements. Because projections from the modeling process is telling us that with 1 meter sea level rise, all of these places would be inundated, especially the capital city of Banjul, the hospital, these roads, all these are at risk.
The low-lying topography combined with high dependence on subsistence rain-fed agriculture and inadequate drainage and stormwater management system in a context of rapidly expanding unregulated urban expansion has placed the Gambia among those countries most vulnerable to climate change. Minister Diba said that a project is already in place to protect the social and economic assets of the country.
We have already put in process to come up with another project to the GCF, that is the Green Climate Fund, to look at sea level rise and protection of social and economic assets. And this is already ongoing. And for your information, Honorable Member, we've taken this into consideration and we factored it into our current project that we are working with the World Bank on, a project of $45 million, which is in principle already approved. And my team is also working on the project implementing framework, the PIF, for the Kotu stream, and to also see how we can provide protection for some of the already eroded coastal areas along the Senegambia area.
Climate change is believed to be the most serious threat to human life on the planet. In 2015, world leaders signed a major treaty called the Paris Agreement to put these solutions into practice. Core to all climate change solutions is reducing greenhouse gas emissions, which must get to zero as soon as possible. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.